Hi, I'm Melanie Barr. Welcome to the She Built It Experience with Melanie. You're here because you want to experience the life and business that you crave. Join me as I talk to women who have successfully built it, a career and business that they love. We dive into the topic of how they built it and talk about everything from having the courage to make career leaps to the details of how to lead effectively, create successful teams, implement strategies for growth, and infuse tech innovation. Magic happens when we focus on the part of ourselves and our business that brings us joy. So let's dive in. Hi, She Built It family. Who is ready for the holidays and downtime with family and friends? I know I am. When we allow ourselves to feel our joy, and most importantly, to find it, and when we recognize what brings us joy and make sure we're doing those things and taking care of ourselves, we are better at taking care of others. Gratitude fills our lives, and our lives are that much sweeter. I truly believe that magic happens when we focus on the part of ourselves and our business that brings us joy. Because joy is unique to all of us, and what brings us joy can be different for everyone. At the end of every episode of the She Built It Experience with Melanie podcast, I ask each guest how they find and live their joy. All of the answers from my guests are so empowering, knowledgeable, and different. Here are a few that stood out. I hope you have a fabulous holiday and that these tips help you to fill your holidays with joy.
I love bringing the fun to everything that I do. So the two things that I try to do in my practice with clients, with my team, is use humor. I take what I do very, very seriously, but I don't take myself seriously. And I think that's the levity we all need when it comes to our finances, is how can we bring the fun? So when clients sometimes are stressed out, cracking a joke, poking fun at the situation, making things so that they don't feel insurmountable.
I think joy is everywhere. When I was asked that question I mentioned earlier, what brings you joy? My state of mind at that moment was, it's something that I'm not doing, right? There's got to be something. I don't knit. I don't surf. There's something I'm not doing. So that's why I don't have joy. That's a reframe, right? The reframe is there's joy in everything. Just open your eyes to see it and pause. I make homemade dog food for my dog because she's a princess. It was a task. It was an arduous task to boil all this and do the rice and cut up the meat and do the carrots. And I was just like, I should just feed you normal dog food and let you itch all over. It's fun. I put on really great singer-songwriter music, and I find joy in making dog food. It's not a task. It's a frame of mind, you know?
I love that. There's joy in everything. You just have to find it.
You do. And be willing to accept it. When I was in a different life, 300 miles south of where I live right now, I couldn't have accepted it. I was sitting at red lights. I was going 5 feet and stopping and 5 feet and stopping. I was so caught up at holding my hands at 10 and 2, trying to go somewhere, that I had to loosen up on the wheel and just say, you know what? I'll get there when I get there. Because what I didn't realize, if I look to the right, there's something I hadn't seen before off the 55 or somewhere. Sometimes it's right there. You just got to let go and look for it.
It's a day-to-day thing. For me, it's something I have to remind myself sometimes, my son is my why. I do all of this for him. I also do it for myself. And the joy is really in the clients. It's helping them sell their family house that they raise their kids in, and the emotion that's involved in that and getting them through it. And then sometimes it's getting a buyer a house that has 37 offers and they win. And it's those wins and those moments where you're helping someone make the biggest purchase of their life and seeing just how happy they are. And then months later, you go to their house for a barbecue or a dinner, and it's like, wow, I really influenced this person's life forever. That's where the joy of this business comes for me.
It is giving yourself permission to move slowly. I think that when you get to create with more ease and joy, suddenly you're loving the life you're living, you're loving the creation versus putting so much pressure on yourself to go fast and make the money. I'm a huge advocate of go get a side hustle, go get a serving job, go get a consulting gig if money is the reason you're pushing yourself to go so fast. Because allowing yourself to go slowly and at your own pace and find peace at the end of the day that you did your best. That's where I find the most fulfillment and joy in my business.
I find and live my joy by seeing the development of the people that I work with. It always gives me a certain level of satisfaction when I can say, I created an avenue for someone. Like they were whoever they were before they found me. But when they came to my environment, they got to flourish. They got to spread their wings. They got to try new things and they get to contribute. And you oftentimes underestimate the power of what you created until you start hearing other people's perception of it.
Thank you so much for joining me, She Built It family. I hope you get the rest, downtime, and fun with family and friends that you deserve this week. Until next week. If you are new to She Built It, we'd love for you to join us. We offer community memberships, masterminds, innovative virtual events, and meaningful connections to entrepreneurs and corporate leaders. Please also check out our She Built It shop. Curated products from women-owned businesses who put their heart and soul into their beautiful and innovative products. We offer She Built It business consulting and the She Built It blog. Thank you to everyone around the world who joined today. Thank you to my editor, Rich Streffolino. Please download and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. And until next time, together, let's let nothing stop us from experiencing the life that we crave.